Hey trainers, it's One Hit Smash. I'm here, along with a few others, to show you the intricacies, strategies, and styles of play that Pokkén Tournament has to offer. Today I'll be showing you some of the basics of fighting, the attack triangle. Let's get into this new entry into the Pokkendex. If you didn't play through the tutorial, let's go back through what Nia had to say. The attack triangle works much like a rock, paper, scissors situation. This means that every type of move has an option that can counteract it. Attacking can beat a grab, grabbing can beat a counter along with a shield, and a counter as well as a shield can beat an attack. These three methods apply to both field and duel phases during a match. Let's go over the three mechanics and where you'll see them during a battle. We'll start with the attacks. Attacks are the most common form of offense. During a match, you'll find yourself using attacks more often than all other options. However, your opponent may take advantage of your recklessness and decide to counter, or shield your hits and go for a punish afterward. If your opponent uses counter, you'll be hit and go into hit stun. If you have enough time and anticipate the counter, go for a grab. Grabbing a counter results in a critical hit, adding to the damage pool. If your opponent decides to put their shield up, you can end your combo early and attempt to grab. However, this isn't ideal because they'll have enough time to react, and not all combos can be ended. Moving on to countering. A counter needs to be used when you anticipate an attack from your opponent, and if it's successful, they'll be phase shifted, or placed into hit stun, allowing for a follow-up. Counters have a lot of absorbing power, but if you aren't careful, your opponent can hit through your counter, giving them the upper hand. As stated before, your opponent can choose to grab your counter, giving them a critical hit, and adding to their damage. A counter can even be charged longer, absorbing more hits, and resulting in more damage. But be careful, absorbing damage still hurts your Pokemon. A good technique that was overlooked during the tutorial was the dash counter, or counter-attack dash cancel. During the charging animation of the counter, if you press a direction on your control pad and the R trigger at the same time, you'll cancel your counter and move it into a dash in whatever direction you choose. This can make for some nice movement, and it can mess with your opponent. Now on to grabbing. As you know, a grab can beat a shield in any fighting game. The same rules apply in Pokkén. Grabbing is a good way to get the opponent out of your face, and punish certain actions, like counters. If you're in the grabbing animation and your opponent attacks, your Pokemon will flash red, and your attacker will flash green. Your grab will be beaten out. Some characters even have a command grab. The same property applies to those as well. A grab can only be used in a short range with a few exceptions, like Chandelure. This means it should be used as a punish or attack tool. There are even 2 grab animations for each character, one in the duel phase, and one in the field phase. That covers it for the attack triangle. I hope this cleared up any confusion you might have had as to why your grab didn't hit, or why somebody beat out your counter. If you can master these simple basics, and use them at their appropriate times, you'll give your opponent some trouble, and possibly win your match. Thanks for watching. If you have any topics you think we should cover, or a question about Pokkén, tell us down in the comments below. We'll see you on the next entry in the Pokkendex.